Jews harp and a bunch of other names. It goes by many names around the world, but we'll call it the jar harp. And it's a very ancient little instrument. It consists of what we'll call the frame, the outside part, and the twanger, the little boingy inside part, also known as the feather, the tongue, or the reed. Now, when you hold a jar harp, you separate your teeth enough to bite the end of your little finger. Take your finger out, put your jar harp in, okay? So your teeth have to actually rest on these little steel bars, these little bevels, all right? Very gently. You don't want to bite hard, you want to just barely touch, okay? And then, with your index finger of your other hand, you catch that little hook on the twanger, and you want to go straight out from your mouth. Now notice it's not a finger motion, it's an arm motion. Move your whole arm, right? Now, if you're biting too hard, it's going to rattle. Don't bite. Barely touch. And you also want to tighten your lips across your teeth. If your lips are open too wide, you'll get a thin sound, but as your lips close down, it gets louder. So that's better. Loud is good. So, stroking straight out. Now, all the rhythm in jaw harp playing is from breathing. It's breathing from your diaphragm. Your diaphragm is a little muscle right above your belly button. Tighten up your tongue and go. And that's your diaphragm breathing there. Again, okay? Now you can start by blowing out and breathing in on one stroke. Out, in. Then try doing 4 breaths on one stroke. Out, in, out, in. One stroke, 4 breaths. That's how you get the rhythm of jaw harp playing. And you wiggle your tongue, and that's where your notes come from. And when you pull your tongue up to the top of your mouth, your notes will rise. And move your tongue more toward the front and land low, and your notes will dive down. Now, a good jar harp will give you about 15 different notes. They're called overtones. Every jar harp plays one main fundamental note. This jar harp plays a note very close to an E or an F. It's not a tuned jar harp. The best jar harps are actually tuned, so your fundamental note is one specific named note. This isn't like that, but let's play a little tune here. This is called the Jenny Lind Polka. It goes a little bit like this.
Jenny Lind.
Show you another alternative grip, and that's called the pinch grip. In the pinch grip, you kind of go like this. It's like you're waving goodbye. You get your thumb up and out of the way, and then you pinch the jar right under your index finger and at the fleshy part of your thumb there, okay? And you have to leave enough room so your face can get in there.
This is tricky.
And contact your teeth. This is my favorite way of holding the jar. This is the way I normally hold it when I play. And the advantages to this, to the pinch grip, is that it creates a little, like a little megaphone, as it were, that directs the sound outward and kind of helps make it a little bit louder. And this is especially helpful if you play it into a microphone, because you can situate the microphone right in that little bell, as it were, and really get a nice sound out of your microphone. So that's the basics of the jaw harp, and happy twanging.
Happy, thank you so much. The trick is not to bite.
Yeah, but you have to do it with your mouth.
You should be resting on your foot and not bite.
With the feet.
Yeah. And then you should have your lips around it like this. Put your lips around it. And only press it onto the teeth, not right. Could we play the Jenny Lind polka now?
Of course.
Yeah, let's go. No? This is too hard to hold it like this. No. It's difficult. Well, I'm sure this instrument, I think this instrument is like 4,000 years old or something, and it comes in all cultures. So, well, in the States it's called jaw harp, in Sweden